What's up? Hello.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wulff Den Live, episode 126, the one where I get fired, but they try to pass it off as me going to college. Bob announces he's leaving next year and gets replaced by AJ of Fanatics 4.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
You have no idea what I'm referencing,
No,
do you?
I mean, some sitcom. That's just what they do in sitcoms.
No, did you hear today Andrew Lincoln is leaving The Walking Dead?
Oh, he's going to college?
No, he plays Rick.
I know that.
Yeah, no. So the kid who plays Carl was fired, and they tried to pass it off. I was like, oh, he's just going to college.
I thought you were talking
In
about
real life.
Blue's Clues.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
And then today it was said that Andrew Lincoln is leaving the show, even though he's the main character.
Right. And he's very important.
They're going to focus more on Norman Reedus. AJ, you wouldn't be Norman Reedus in this.
Congratulations. Hello, everybody. Now, I think a good analogy for our production value here, Will, is you ever look at an animation cell?
Yeah.
You ever flip that animation cell over and look at the back?
Yeah.
That's our production value. From the front, everything's great. From the back, duct tape and nails.
It's bad.
It's bad news. Metal Striker says, Izzy. No, this is AJ from Fanatics 4. He's
How
with us
dare
today.
you call me Izzy?
Izzy is in the chat, though.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's saying Izzy's in the chat. That makes a lot more sense now. So yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, Izzy. Hello, Naim. Hello, X. Hello, Eric. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Viral. Hello, whoa, Kate. Hello.
Hello, anyone and everyone who has joined us for this Pokemon extravaganza.
We got a lot of Pokemon stuff to talk
We
about.
have a
And that's
hell
why
of a-
AJ's here.
What's a
Yes.
Pokemon? Somebody explain that.
It's
I've never
Pokemon is poker and the mon and the guy comes out the thing and he does with the
I ain't never heard of a Pokemon before.
Yeah.
And that's why AJ's here to
Yes.
explain it. But first, as always, at the end of the month,
Yes.
we got a lot to talk about.
Ladies and gentlemen, May is ending, June is starting, which means it is time to announce the games that you will get for free if you are subscribed to PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Games with Gold.
Yes, I will pull it up now.
Yes.
I'm just realizing that whenever I open up the little remote thing to remote into the computer, I hear AJ twice, and it's going to drive me absolutely freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're starting with PlayStation.
Yes, as tradition. So first up, all month long on PlayStation, on PS4 you get XCOM 2 and Trials Fusion.
Trials Fusion is great.
Yes, Trials Fusion is a very good game. People love their XCOM. I heard XCOM 2 is very good. Probably will never play it.
It's one of those cult games.
I wouldn't even say it's a cult game because it's really popular.
All right, it was a cult game.
Was a cult game.
Now everybody freaking plays it.
Yeah.
And then on PlayStation 3, you got Zombie Driver HD.
Yes, and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier, which I really like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't like that.
You didn't like that.
did
I
not
liked
like
it.
that. I did not like that game.
I like that game.
That was the start of Ubisoft.
Just making all their games the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the start of the spreading of the thin line of Ubisoft.
It was, but I feel like this was still a unique enough game to differentiate it from everyone else.
We also got Atomic Ninjas on PS Vita and Squares. I don't know what the hell those are.
Yeah, me neither. And it doesn't say that the Vita games are cross-buy with PS4, which is concerning.
I don't think that they're doing that anymore.
Oh no?
Well, because they're hitting the bottom of the barrel with Vita games.
True.
So
Yeah.
that like these are the games that aren't cross-buy.
Yeah.
I didn't
We
know
also
they
got
already stopped Vita.
No. These are Vita.
Okay.
Yeah.
They released Vita. I'm just saying that they're at the bottom of the barrel because they're stopping.
Yeah.
All right.
Like they're just do
Clearing
whatever
out the
Vita
rest
games.
of the-
Yeah, because these aren't high budget, they didn't put them on PS4.
Yeah. We also got a $2 super chat from Burgundy Burnouts. My first and second most favorite YouTubers together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Will and Bob.
I was about to make that same exact joke.
We also got another
I think it was also from Burgundy.
earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, Burgundy Burnouts. First. $2 super chat. You were not first when you did that, but you were the first super chat.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
No other comments matter. Only super chats matter.
So that was PlayStation.
Yes.
Those games are available all month long, starting on the first Tuesday of the month. Over on the Microsoft side of things, On the Xbox One, all month long is Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia.
I have always wanted to play one of these games.
So they've
I heard
released,
they're not that good.
No, they've released all three, the first two games in the Chronicles series already, and then this is the third one. So now you can complete your crappy collection. And then from June 16th to July 15th is Smite Battleground of the Gods. Now, I thought Smite was always free. Isn't that the MOBA, the third-person MOBA?
Yes.
That's Smite Gold Bundle, which is usually $100, will be available as a free download from June 16th to July 15th.
Damn.
Hey, if somebody plays Smite, put in the chat what the hell that means.
Yeah.
Because
How many loot boxes do you get for that?
Yeah.
for 100 freaking that must have been the amount that it cost when it first came out.
Yeah.
There's no way it still costs.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if they give it away for free.
Well, it's not available just yet. Let me see something here. Oh, it won't let me click on it. Cheeky bastards. I was gonna see how much it's selling for right this second on Xbox Live.
Well, anyway,
While I do that,
Xbox 360,
which you can play on your Xbox One.
yes, and possibly 4K
Yes.
because you got Sonic All Stars Racing Transformed,
Yes.
which is supposedly good.
It is good. It's very good.
And Indiana Jones 2, Lego Indiana Jones 2.
Yeah.
Lego Indiana Jones 2.
Yes. Sonic and All Stars Racing starts June 1st, and then Lego Indiana Jones 2 starts June 15th.
So
Apparently, Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia is free right now.
oh,
I didn't even know
just
that
got
they finished releasing those. Like the last one I heard was what, China?
Yeah.
I think wasn't that the first one?
Yeah, that's the last
China
one I heard
first
about.
It's like China, India, and Russia.
I was excited for China
Yeah.
because first of all, everybody was excited because it's the first time you get an Asian country,
Yeah.
and then it came out and it sucked, and then nobody cared about the other ones because the first one sucked.
I'm looking for the Xbox store listing for Smite Gold Edition.
I just saw it. Yeah. Smite is free.
I see God.
But
Smite-
that's not the gold
I see
edition.
Right.
God Pack.
Yeah. I see God Pack.
Well, anyway,
Yeah,
we
might as-
got $2 super chat. We're getting love
Yeah.
all over the place today. Nime Mate with $2 super chat. YOLO swag hype. What's up, Will and Bob? What's good?
Yo.
Hello. Well, we are good. How are you? And 20 sex. It says SEK.
I know. I'm gonna look
20 sex. From SWE Pat A. Oh my God, so many.
A SEK is a Swedish krona.
Okay. He said, just get to the Pokemon. Thank you for your 20 secs to say that. Also, Nime Mate with $1. And somebody just did something. I assume on Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Irishiro. So we usually also talk about the Twitch games, the free Twitch games.
Yeah, but those don't get announced till tomorrow.
So Thursday, or the day after of this recording,
Yeah.
you check Twitch Prime because you got free games with Twitch Prime. And last week they had the best games,
Yeah.
so expect some really good stuff from Twitch.
So yeah, there you go. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Chronicles and Sonic All-Star Racing, those are available right now, so they're early.
Oh damn!
So check those out.
Some Sonic games are 4K on Xbox One X.
Yeah, Generations is.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Why do I keep getting Discord sounds? I don't want any. Anyway, you're probably here because you want to hear about Pokemon.
Yes.
AJ, explain to me what a Pokemon is.
So a Pokemon is a creature, a magical creature. Some may say. Some may say it's
that you
scientific.
can put it in your pocket.
You can put it in
Yes.
your pocket. Some like putting it in a purse. I don't judge. Some shoot fire. Some are
So-
rats.
The best shoot fire,
yes.
I should say.
100%.
You guys are stop. Don't
Some are stupid.
contribute to AJ.
And they're turtle squirrels. the worst.
So last night we got a surprise from Japan.
Yes.
Early in the morning over there, which was late at night over here. They announced some new Pokemon games.
Yes.
And there's some great stuff going on, Will. First and foremost, Pokemon Quest is on the Switch and it's for free right now.
I forgot to download it.
Don't.
Okay.
It's not that good.
I figured not.
It's good for a free game.
Right.
It would be great on your phone.
So don't get
Okay.
it until June.
Yeah, don't get
Right.
it until June when it's for the phone. Well, which is in like a day.
Yeah.
It's fine on Switch, but I was playing it docked.
Yeah.
And you're using the controller. It's not that good.
Yeah.
But as a mobile game, as a free to play mobile game, it's probably going to be very good.
Okay.
So just wait until it comes out on mobile. But of course, everybody's talking about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu,
Yes.
which is what we talked about, I think, 2 weeks ago, because there were rumors about that,
Yes.
and it's been confirmed.
Pretty
And
much, yeah.
it sure is a remake of Pokemon Yellow.
It's weird because it's a remake, but it's a simplified remake.
It's
Well-
not a remake technically.
Right.
It's
Wait, why not though?
because it's in the Kanto region. So
Mhm.
and on that aspect, yes, it's a remake in that regard. But it's not like the straight up story. We don't know anything about like if gym leaders have changed. We don't know anything about that whole dynamic. Professor Oak's in it,
Right.
so that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm like trying to get at, because like it's taking like the basic concepts of it and like going in a new direction with it.
Yeah.
I consider that a remake. Why not?
Technically, it's not a remake in the way we normally think
I
of
would
it.
say it's a Kanto remake. but
Reimagining?
but-
Reimagining?
Yeah.
Can we say reimagining?
Right.
Yeah, I guess
All right.
that fits better.
The only the biggest difference that a lot of people are upset about is, well, first of all, they have the Pokemon Go integration, which is awesome. I'm very happy about Pokemon Go integration. But the problem everybody's not liking is that you don't battle the wild Pokemon. You catch them like
Right.
in Pokemon Go. There's gym leader battles.
Yes.
And like random
PvP,
people.
yeah.
I didn't see how it was if you're just walking around and you break the line of sight of
Yeah,
a
I
random
didn't
person.
see any of that.
It looks like that's normal, but there's ways to bypass it. So like if you look at the trailer, there's trainers that you walk past down the route, and on part of it, you're riding. They showed like, oh, you can ride certain Pokemon instead of them following you. You can ride them, and they flew over the trainers with Charizard. So it seems to me that that's their way of saying, yes, the line of sight thing is there. You can avoid it this time by riding on Pokemon that can fly.
Okay. Oh, so you can like hover over the ground.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Izzy, 5 Canadian schmeckles. The Pokemon reveal was a roller coaster. I rejected the Go elements at first, then decided I'm cool with it. Day one by PS, 3DS forever. Screw you. But
Forever in the garbage.
I agree, because we heard rumor about the Pokemon Go elements, and at first I was like, no, that sounds terrible. And when we saw it, I was like, no, this I don't like this.
Yeah.
But first of all, capturing Pokemon becomes monotonous in when you're playing Pokemon. So it's it's just like it after a while it just becomes
It's a means
a
to
barrier. Exactly. It's just a barrier between you and the Pokemon. So like you're gonna win the battle.
Yeah.
Like it's just pointless. So the fact that you still have rival battles and battles with other trainers, those are the fun battles.
Yeah.
So I'm open to it. I'm open to seeing how it's going to be.
Right.
I'm not ecstatic that I have to pick up my Joy-Con and throw it.
Yeah.
But,
You don't. There's you can use the buttons. They confirm that.
Oh, you can?
thank
Oh,
God.
good.
Also the Pokeball,
Yeah.
which of course
We'll get to that. Yeah.
we'll probably have a few of those in
Yeah.
this house. Fred with $5 says, by Bob's rules of a remake. Already with this. Bob is just a remake of Will, is he not? A reimagining.
Reimagining.
So yes.
Yes. I am Planet of the Apes and Bob is Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes.
Fine. Sure.
That's a time. Steer it away from that.
We're
My original intro was gonna be we're gonna take a bunch of Ambien and make some racist tweets, but we're not that kind of podcast.
a handful of Ambien.
Yeah, Bearded Savage with a $10 super chat or $9.99. I'm behind on the times. When did the backlog die? I missed the nostalgia trips. Hashtag nostalgia goggles. Hashtag I'm the problem.
One day we'll get to that.
Yes, the backlog one, it takes forever to do. So if they every season, it's like the Venture Brothers. Every season is like 2 or 3 years apart.
Yes. Even though it takes us one day to film like 15 episodes, but it's the editing that's involved.
Yeah.
Burgundy Burnout's another $5. You guys, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we might have to start saving these for after the conversation. Burgundy Burnout's $5. If Professor Oak is still banging your mom, it's a remake. Also, no matter what, this will sell, even though arguing against it will, even those arguing against it will buy it. PS 3DS is dead. Now that's, I think, important.
Yes.
Because a lot of people are upset, especially about the fact that you don't actually fight the Pokemon, or the wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are, this isn't a true Gen 8.
It's not a true Gen 8. And they acknowledged that, and they said a core Pokemon game is coming out next year.
Yes.
There was no way for them to win that. Because
Yeah.
if we were to get a Gen 8 game now, it would be like what Bob thought it was going to be, where it's like they port over the engine from 3DS, they pretty it up a little bit and say, hey, here's the new Pokemon game, but now they have a chance to revamp a little bit more than that because they have a full additional year to work on.
We talked about this last 2 weeks ago when we talked about Pokemon, because that leak was 100% accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked a lot about this, and we said that people are going to be upset, but it's just a way for the Pokemon Company to get all of the people who are playing Pokemon Go, all of the people who don't play the games on the 3DS.
Right.
It's just a way for them to come over to the Switch, buy the Switch, get this game, integrate it with their Pokemon Go, and then next year, when there's a full brand new game out, they'll upgrade to be more hardcore fans.
This very much seems like entry-level Pokemon.
And all of those people who are hardcore fans now who want a Gen 8 or who are upset they didn't get one are buying this game anyway.
Yeah.
And they're going to buy both.
Yeah.
So they're going to spend $120 come November.
Yeah.
So they lose.
Yeah.
Or they win.
And
everybody wins.
what if they buy, and then they buy the Pokeballs, and then what if people buy 6 Pokeballs? That's the thing.
People will buy a lot of Pokeballs
So wait, you can only hold one Pokemon in each physical Pokeball?
Yes.
at a time.
Oh, wow.
Well, remember the Pokeballs, the little pedometers that you can get with Heart Gold? It's that.
Okay.
much.
But fancier.
But 10 years later.
And has like a joystick on it so you can move your avatar in the game.
Does it?
I think it does. I saw people like using it to control the game.
Well, you use it as a Joy-Con. You could throw it.
Right, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know about a joystick.
I thought I saw him like moving his thumb around.
Those things are going to be expensive. It's going to be just like the wristband for Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
apparently it's like almost $50 in Japan.
Jesus.
We don't have a
Christ.
price here, so I doubt it's going to be that much. But I doubt it's going to be.
It'll be more than that.
No, it's not going to
Why
be.
not?
Because it's not going to be a direct conversion. They're going to be able to make more money in Japan off of that. They're going to be able to say, "Hey, here's this Pokeball. It's $50. Deal with it."
But isn't hardware usually cheaper there?
It depends.
Yeah, it's got a joystick on it.
Let me see. I can't pull that up on screen. Oh, the button.
The button is a joystick.
I was wondering what the
And it's
button
got
was going to do.
And it's got another button at the top of the thing on the red part, and it's going to be USB-C chargeable
Wow.
because of course it is.
Oh, well, because the Switch is. So that makes sense.
I would also like to note that we had a $2 super chat from Niam Mate. Is it roast Bob time?
No, it is never.
Will,
It's always
are you
roast
in
Bob
on
time.
that? Are you in on that joke?
Look, I'm his older brother. I always roast him,
That's
so
fair.
it's not a joke to me.
That's
I live it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I figured out how to mute notifications.
All right.
So I'm happy now. So, I mean, I'm getting it. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get at least one Pokeball.
Right.
Think about like I know people who still play Pokemon Go and they don't play video games.
Yeah.
They just play Pokemon Go. And now these people are gonna have 6 Pokeballs running around on their belts, looking like the lamest nerds.
Yeah.
And they're just dudes who don't play video games.
Yeah.
But they're hardcore. They're gonna be thrusted into hardcore nerddom all of a sudden.
Yeah, and then from here they'll get the Gen 8 game when it comes out.
Yeah.
And then hopefully another game and another.
A note about that, supposedly, the game that they talked about last year at E3, that they said there will be a Switch Pokemon game, a new core Switch Pokemon game.
Yeah.
That is the game coming out next year.
Okay.
So the one that they talked about last year is the one coming out next year. It's not the one coming out this year.
Okay.
It could
So
be.
this is
either.
not.
Because they are talking like they're messaging on this game. They're not calling it a core game. Like they're like it's an RPG. It's a core RPG. It's an RPG. Like in the stream, they uploaded the stream afterwards on their Pokemon channel. They are talking about it like to them it's a new main series thing. I don't know if
There was a lot of mixed messaging
Yeah.
because they said it's a core, it's not a core. There was a tweet. I think that confirmed Ishihara saying that the one he was talking about at E3 is the one for next year.
Yeah.
But you're right though. There is a lot of weird mixed messaging for this because they don't know really where to put it.
Yeah.
it's a
But
stopgap.
I mean, they expect it to sell as well as a core game,
Yeah.
if not more. AJ has a bet going on that it's going to do at least 6 million in the year, right?
Yeah. The bet is that it's going to do 6 million from November to December 31st or whatever.
I don't see why. I mean, that's only a month though. Well, it's like a month and a half.
Yeah.
That's not too long.
It's going to
But-
the bet began as other person being like it's going to sell 2.5 million tops, and then from there
That's the both of them together, obviously.
yeah. He was saying that the whole of the game was going to sell 2.5 million lifetime, and I was like, no, it's going to sell more than like that's going to be the thing we see on the November MPD at least.
Zelda did that in like a month, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Mario did
nobody
it
got a
in
Switch
3
then.
days.
Dylan with the $5 super chat was saying nothing.
Just giving us $5.
Fred says, sounds like AJ's Pokeballs dropped for reals. So you do sound very deep. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I thought it was like you got the Ben Affleck voice modulator thing on you.
might
which
be
case, take it off. There's no room in this house for that.
It might be the fan. I don't know.
The fan?
Yeah.
You sound fine otherwise. You
Yeah.
sound like a little pitch shifted down.
You sound like you're talking like this a little bit.
That is strange.
There's probably a very weird bit rate issue going on.
It's probably our fault. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll blame you guys.
Everybody's arguing Pikachu or Eevee. Well, are you going to get this? You're
not.
You're not that big of a Pokemon guy.
Well, see, here's the thing. Because this is marketed towards me. It's Kanto region. It's the original 151. If I was to get a Pokemon game, this would probably be it. I don't know if I'm going to get this one.
Hopefully it's playable at E3.
Yeah.
I doubt it is, but hopefully it is.
I don't know. Because, I like Pikachu as much as the next person. But if I get Eevee, that means I can evolve him into a Flareon.
AJ brought up a good point last night.
Flareon.
All right, you shut the hell
Quiet.
up for a
Yes.
The
second.
adults are talking.
Trash.
AJ brought up a good point last night. In Pokemon Yellow, you cannot evolve your Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you get a Raichu then?
You got to trade.
You gotta
your
trade
Pikachu.
A
With-
different Pikachu.
Or you can trade your Pikachu that you have to somebody else's game, and then it just acts as a normal Pikachu that doesn't follow you around. And you can
Okay.
Like you trade it and then get
Yeah,
trade it
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you could do that. So you could probably do that with Eevee, but then he won't follow you around,
Right.
and you want him to follow you around.
Can you catch wild Pikachus in Pokemon Yellow? No, right?
No. You can in well, you might be able to because you can in.
I know
in
you can in red and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might be
The
able to.
electric.
It's a
Yeah.
real low encounter rate though.
Right.
I'd be shocked if you can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's part of that. That's like that's making me a little like maybe I don't want the Eevee version.
Yeah.
Because then I can't evolve my Eevee
Yeah.
unless they fix
Into
that.
a Flareon like a scrub.
What
Who would you evolve your Eevee into? Big
Either
Shot?
any other evolution, but
Wait,
Flareon.
why is he trash?
He's
Why is
just
he
not
trash?
good. He's just not a good Pokemon. He's not good. He's better now. They have better attacks for him now. But back then, he was easily the worst one. Like, easily. Or eight.
What was it? It was Flareon, Vaporeon. What was the third one?
Jolteon.
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 Jolteon was cool.
Yeah,
Jolteon's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do Jolteon, so you have an electric type. So
Yeah.
so it's like Pikachu.
Well,
but
in that
cooler.
case, let's just get the Pikachu one.
Yeah, but it's not a Jolteon; it's a Pikachu.
Right. But if you're gonna get an electric type, we get the best.
Yeah,
We
but
still
you,
don't know
You
if-
can't teach your Pikachu a bug type attack.
It's true.
I don't understand.
We're still we're kind of just speculating that you can't evolve them
Right.
because you couldn't in Pokemon Yellow.
There-
So maybe you can evolve
They
them, but I
did say
doubt it.
there was something about depending on which version you pick, some type of difficulty thing. So maybe that's what they're saying. Like you can't evolve Pikachu, but you can evolve Eevee.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, well, you're saying one's harder than the other?
that's what you kind of alluded to during the press conference.
Oh, interesting. Mr. Brockrock, though, since we've seen other Pokemon follow the trainer, maybe that isn't a restriction anymore. So there's a lot. This
So
trailer
how-
was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It was
Yeah.
very long, and there was a lot in it.
Yep.
And part of it, and we analyzed this last night because I was on Twitch when they dropped all this stuff, so we just talked about it on Twitch. Part of it, you see like a group of other Pokemon running after the trainers,
Yeah.
but they both have both the trainers have
they're starters.
their starters on their shoulders.
Yeah.
So that's how you travel around with your
You
Pokemon
got
as
two
well, with them on the
Pokemon
shoulder.
with you.
Yeah.
Hands.
So I don't know if those Pokemon that were chasing after them were necessarily theirs.
They are.
Mhm.
They are
How do you know that?
because they talked about it. You're able to have your Eevee or Pikachu on your shoulder, and then
Who-
you have one other Pokemon. And then they talked about how larger Pokemon, some of them you could ride on, like Onyx and
Wait. Back up. You get Eevee or Pikachu on your shoulder, and then you said you have one other Pokemon?
yeah, you have another Pokemon following you.
Oh, so there is another Pokemon
Right. So
behind
that
you.
was the Electro,
Oh.
Gengar, the Onyx, the Charizard, all that stuff, the Lapras. That's your Pokemon.
So explain to me how this would work.
I would assume
If you have 6 Pokemon in your party, then where do these two fit in?
I would
Are they
assume
part
it
of the
works
6
like-
or are they extra?
I would assume it's how Heart Gold and Soul Silver works, which is whatever the first Pokemon in your party is that Pokemon, and then Pikachu or Eevee is just automatically there, regardless.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one of your 6 is going to be running behind you.
Right.
And
Or if
Pikachu or Eevee
Pikachu-
is not even part of that
Yeah,
6th
it's
or
not even
7th.
count in that. It
Okay.
doesn't count in that equation. So like Pikachu, if you have Pikachu first in your party, doesn't matter. If you have Pikachu fourth in your party, doesn't matter. He's going to be on your shoulder. But if you have Onyx first in your party, he's going to be following you, or I guess ride.
Okay, so Pikachu or Eevee is one of the 6.
Right.
Okay. So there's only 6.
Okay.
You still only get 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
$3 from Petrino. AJ's new voice is getting me all hot and bothered.
Keep it in your pants.
It's a family show. And then another $2 from Top Willie. How do you feel about the controller?
I am cool with it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think it's neat. I think it's a cool little gimmick that they got going on there.
There was I accidentally paused on a part where the guy or girl seems to be at a diner,
Yeah.
and it's like a first person view of the Switch, and next to it is their phone, and the phone is on Pokemon Go, and the Switch is right next to him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's gonna be everybody.
Yeah.
You're gonna be out and about with your friends playing Pokemon where you're supposed to be socializing on
Yeah.
your phone, and then you're gonna have your Switch next to you, and it's gonna be normal for you to just have your Switch out.
With your little Pokeball in your hand.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna have your Pokeball.
No, you gotta
like
put the Pokeball on the table. So when you throw the Pokeball at a Pokemon, it shakes on the table, and it's like, oh, it shook 3 times. Like, come on,
yo, is that a thing?
yes.
Yeah, I think it has Rumble.
Yeah, it has
Oh
HD
my
Rumble.
lord.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a Joy-Con with less buttons.
Yep. I'm waiting
That's
for
really
the Dark Souls speed run. That's what somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that.
Just too bad they don't make Tony Hawk games anymore.
Dark Type Official. $5 super chat. Thoughts on the new Pokéball Plus? Hey, we were just talking
about that.
I'm so excited. Also, Pikachu or Eevee. I'm getting Eevee first. I'm probably getting Eevee, but now I'm worried because I want to be able to upgrade them.
I'm getting Pikachu.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
because
like-
I'm not a trader.
So Eevee's a normal type?
Yes.
Just straight
Yes.
up? Nothing else?
Yes.
So his
Yeah.
attacks are going to suck.
Nah. Not
Nah.
necessarily, no. Normal types have diverse move pools, usually, to an extent.
What's weak against normal type?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you also have only one weakness.
What is that?
Fighting.
Stairs.
Fighting.
Stairs. Oh my god. Mr. Brockrock is also saying it has speakers. The Pokeball also has speakers, so you get Pikachu / Eevee squeals from the ball. This is gonna be
Oh
insane.
God.
My whole life.
Yeah, and you can hear
game.
you can Pikachu and Eevee are the only Pokemon that say their names. Eevee is harder to tell, obviously.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound like it's saying Eevee.
Yeah. The other Pokemon just cries.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like Pokemon Go, that phenomena all over again.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be this December and November is gonna be insane.
Because the people that
You go
are
out.
playing Pokemon Let's Go are going to be like, well, I have Pokemon Go, so I can play that with you. You know, like.
Yeah. And then let's not forget about Pokemon Quest,
Yes.
which is gonna be on your phone. Graham says, Bob, people are suggesting that you will still get a second evolvable Eevee in the game. That
So
you
you
will
can-
still get a second Eevee in the game.
So you can get potentially wild EVs.
That's what people are suggesting.
You might just get an Eevee because Bill, you guys remember Bill from Gen 1? He's the one that's inside the Pokemon suit. And you
Yes.
help diffuse him out of it or whatever. He
Mhm.
an Eevee in the older Pokemon games. So maybe you get an Eevee from him. You might get 3 Eevees because that'll help you fill out your Pokedex.
AP Machina. Guys, this isn't a mainline Pokemon. This is literally just a spot saver, casual game to hold people over until next year. I haven't seen anybody in the chat really being upset about this.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people on Reddit, but that's really it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Glassnet, Pokemon Go is so bad, LOL. Well, a lot of people really liked it. A lot of people still play it.
Yeah.
So, is there anything in the articles, AJ, that you sent me that's worth noting?
We talked about a lot of it. More like it confirms like some other stuff like that, like what we already talked about. Whereas like you had the big hang up of I don't want to throw the Pokeball all the time, and it's like you can press the button. That's an article. There's another article that came out after the fact where they addressed. Remember we were talking about online play. It's like I don't know if that's a thing.
Yes, it says here players 1 to 2, and we know that you can play locally.
Yes.
2 players throwing Pokeballs.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's 2 players on one console running at the same time.
You can battle.
So-
they help you in battles. It's trash. You only do that if you have kids. It's cat.
And Jesse McCohen just sent $2. Don't forget to talk about multiplayer, and we're not. 'Cause we're
Wow,
doing
you
that right
guys are
now.
right on the money.
Yeah.
So what do they say about online multiplayer?
Online
don't know anything about that
multiplayer,
yet.
we know that it's in the game and trades.
That's
They're
good.
saying they don't know if if they have anything to do with Switch Online though, so it might be free to play.
Can you battle
Yes,
online?
yes.
Interesting.
Awesome. That's all we need
Yeah.
for it to be like a normal Pokemon game. Is
Yeah.
online battles or at least local LAN battles
Right. You can definitely do that.
and trades.
Right, and you could trade.
Trades are very important.
Yeah,
I don't see how this would work without trades.
everybody just buy the game twice.
Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to get this game
Ah,
so that we can trade.
crap. All right.
It's very important.
Whichever one you don't get, I'll get.
All right, I might end up getting both.
Okay, give me the other one then.
Green Ninja says, Bill Wulff, the remake guy. I don't get it.
I think it's a riff on Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I don't get it. Because
'Cause
he's probably way behind in this stream.
Or maybe he's just good at callbacks. Give him some credit.
Eric Henley, if I throw 2 Pokeballs at each other, can I fuse Pokemon?
It makes them easier to catch, it looks like, because when Pokemon at the same time, they got an excellent throw or whatever. It's trash. Don't do it. Don't do it unless you're a 3-year-old.
JKR says, I hope they get extra filthy rich with Let's Go, but I don't care about going back to Kanto, and I hate Go, so no. Well, I only care about Kanto, really, I guess. Like, this is going to get me back into Pokemon.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, this will make me more interested in whatever happens next year.
I care about
if it gets me.
So I'm in the middle.
Yeah. If it thrusts me back into that ecosystem, then I'll be interested in what happens next year. Especially, like, one of the biggest deterrents for me playing Pokemon was that it was on the 3DS or the DS.
Right.
That was a major deterrent for me. Except, well, I played a little bit of Y because I was traveling at the time.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped.
Did you get Sun or Moon?
I did. I got Sun and barely played it.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 hours. But I don't think I was commuting at the time when I got it. So, yeah, that didn't happen. All right, what is this now? Where's my alerts?
Super
Windex Fighter with $2. Since you can transfer Pokemon from the Switch to your phone in Pokemon Go, you could probably do the opposite, and that's how you could get 3 Eevee, a Pikachu or a Pikachu.
Oh,
that's a very good point.
Didn't even think of that.
I have a bunch of Pokemon.
They have confirmed that you can do that. That you can.
I have Pikachus and I have Eevees. I haven't opened this app in like a year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to open it now. But no, yeah, I totally have enough to go around. I don't want a Raichu. Raichu sucks.
I wonder how they're going to do that because I don't know if it's a 1-to-1 thing. And you know how Pokemon Go is like, it kind of treats your Pokemon like fodder. Where it's like, one Pikachu is not going to really do much for you. You got to have like 50 to evolving into a Raichu. I don't know if that means that you have to have 50 to have one Pokemon and Let's Go.
I'd imagine that everything works the same as it usually does in a Pokemon game, besides capturing wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's going to be other weird nuances to
I'm sure battling is going to be
stats.
different.
Right.
Like they'll probably have like some weird waggle thing where you don't just like pick something from a menu.
No, we already
know
know that you pick it from the menu. That's
okay. Then I'll shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be something else like make it more powerful with a waggle controller or something. But for the most, there is a menu. They show you a menu.
Yeah.
Patrinko, this game is how Pokemon Go is going to do battles. I don't get what that means. Also, somebody else, I missed it, said in the chat, Golden says, why didn't Wulff like 3DS? I like the 3DS. A, I like to meme on it a lot. But B, it was good. Most of my gaming was on other consoles. I don't like pulling out a console that I never play.
It's done. It's over with. It had its time.
Oh, especially now we're done with
Let
the
it
3DS.
die.
Give me everything on the Switch. And then he also Golden also says would have given more details on Go Park. A lot of people last night were also talking about how to transfer Pokemon from your phone to the Switch.
Right.
They go into this thing called Pokemon Go Park.
Yeah.
It's this, and that was for like a split second in the trailer, and everybody picked up on it immediately. The Pokemon go into this little park, and then AJ was saying that that's similar to it is in Heart Gold,
and most of the Pokemon DS games, the DS, the original DS and DS Lite, you can put Game Boy Advance games in there, so you could transfer your Game Boy Advance Pokemon to the DS Pokemon games, and then they go into this thing called the PAL Park, which is basically like a free safari zone where you go in there and you recapture the Pokemon that you had from the old game.
Okay.
And you just throw the Pokeball at them. It's not, you don't gotta battle them. You just throw the Pokeball at it and it's automatic caught.
So that's it's not like they're gonna be separate from your regular Pokemon. Like the ones that you have in Go, you will be able to play with them in Pokemon Let's Go.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know what? I'm gonna start playing Pokemon Go a lot more because I'm gonna want to get as many Pokemon as I can that way. Because, you know, it is kind of a pain in the ass getting Pokemon in. Like, now I'm thinking back to when I used to play Red and Blue.
Yeah, you gotta like whittle their HP down to like 1.
Well, there's that, but finding them all, because it's RNG, we probably used Game Shark for most of it.
No, we didn't have a Game Shark for
We did.
GBA.
I don't know where it is, but we did.
I don't remember it.
Because we used to, like, put stuff in there to get Mewtwo and whatnot, and Mew.
No, I know. Like I traded for my Mew.
Because that was the only way to get Mew, right?
There's like a glitch.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I know. There was a glitch to get like infinite items, and I just infinite Pokeball everything.
Oh, yeah, we got the Master Ball. Like
Yeah.
a million Master Balls. Because I remember I did that. I got 151 Pokemon 3 times.
Damn.
Because every time you would take the cartridge out while the system was on,
Yeah.
it would erase the memory. And I would always accidentally do that. So I'd always accidentally ruin my save of 151 Pokemon.
Damn.
And then the last time we sold the games apparently.
Yes, like idiots.
But we have them. We
Yes.
have them again. And like I said it in my video. I know people our age who again don't play a lot of video games, but they would carry around Game Boy Colors or Game Boy Pockets just for Pokemon, and would just play Pokemon like on the train and stuff. That's it. So those people,
Yes.
you're getting those people to buy a Switch, a $300 friggin' product, and then a $60 game. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Any last words on Pokemon? Let's go.
No. I think I'm good.
AJ?
It's trash. We should all hate it. Everybody wearing Pokemon down to the ground.
You heard it here first, folks.
Dylan says, I hope this game doesn't fault anyone for not playing Pokemon Go.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, I don't think it'll
No.
just be a regular Pokemon game otherwise.
Yeah.
Except that you have to throw the Pokeball like it is in Go.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to other things.
Yes.
Anyway, Pokemon Quest is out now for free on the Switch. You can play that. But I say wait till it comes out on the phone because it's definitely a phone game that was just ported to the Switch.
Right.
The only other thing, well, I mean, we got a lot of things announced.
Yeah.
I don't have it here, but Mega Man 11, we got
Yes.
a trailer for that. The first trailer made the game look like trash.
Right.
I was not happy with it at all. I thought the art style was dumb.
Right.
Now we got a lot more. We got a lot more bosses that we saw.
Yes.
We got a lot more abilities that we saw. There's this new thing that's not boss ability. What do you call that?
It's like the double gear or whatever.
What do you call one of the boss abilities, though? There's a name for
I
it.
don't remember.
Not power up.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that double gear thing.
Yeah.
It slows down time a little bit. And it seems like how in the NES games how there was just random slowdowns because the game just couldn't handle it. Which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So adds an interesting new element to Mega Man 11, and I'm excited for it now. All of a sudden,
This is according to Newsweek.
oh, Mr. Brockrock says $30 Mega Man 11. Big fan of that.
Yes.
$30 is good.
According
That's a
to
good price.
Newsweek, there are 3 gears Mega Man can now use alongside his power. The speed gear lets Mega Man slow down time, which can be used to navigate tricky platforms. The power gear lets players charge the Mega Buster to a new level, giving the Blue Bomber even more firepower. The double gear activates at critical health, allowing Mega Man to gain access to a hidden ability to activate the power and speed gear simultaneously.
Oh, so that's when you're whittled down to a little bit of health.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So it's like a last resort type thing.
New Final Smash confirmed.
Yep. Pretty
Oh, yeah.
much.
I wonder if this Mega Man in the new one will be this art style.
Yeah. This art style looks like they settled on sort of a cell shaded
Yes.
almost art style. Like it looks very much like a cartoon, which is
Yes.
good.
I was a little weirded. It didn't look that polished in the
Yeah.
first trailer. Now it's
not at
looking a
all.
little better.
Yeah.
I think they fixed the animations.
Yeah.
I'd have to do a little bit more of a frame by frame
Yeah.
analysis of it to figure that out. But it definitely looks a lot better. I'm happy that they went with like an actual 3D art style. I was getting sick of having the NES art
Yeah.
style
You can
for
only
10 and 9.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Like, you can only do that so much.
8. What was the last one? 7 was the last one that didn't have an NES art style, right?
No, 7 was the first one that didn't have an NES art style. 1 through 6 had them. 1 through 6 came out on NES.
Yeah.
Then 7 was SNES, and then 8 was PlayStation.
Okay, so 7 was the only one that didn't.
7 and 8 were the only ones that didn't.
8
Came out on PlayStation.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, and then 9 was Xbox. 10 was Xbox.
Yeah.
A 360.
Yeah. And then those had the 8-bit art style.
You're right.
Was it just on 360?
No, it was on everything.
Yeah, it was on everything at the time.
Yeah.
I'm happy with them getting with the times because this is a sequel.
Yes.
Damn it! It's not supposed to be like a throwback. It's a freaking
Yeah.
sequel.
Right.
That said, Sonic Mania 2, please keep the sprite art style.
I wouldn't be opposed to a gen upgrade.
Well, the Mania was supposed to be like Sonic running on Saturn.
Yeah.
So now what? Sonic running on Dreamcast? We've seen that. It's Sonic Adventure.
Well, yeah, but make a good
Yeah,
one.
let's get it.
Maybe like a because you ever see like the Sonic 2 HD fan thing, where it's not really like sprite art,
Yes.
it's like animated.
Yes.
Something like that would be all right.
Yeah, or the cartoon, the Sonic Mania Adventures.
Oh, yeah.
art style.
But
Like, that's fine.
What's his name?
Tyson Hesse.
Yeah.
That's great. Or a 16-bit sprites. 16-bit
Yeah.
sprites are nice. Even though I don't know what system that is. Sega CD.
Well, Genesis
Saturn.
is 16.
They could do like the Game Boy Advance
Genesis
game.
16?
Yeah, Genesis 16 bit.
Oh, Genesis is 16. I'm not saying. I meant 32. I
Yeah.
meant 32. Like PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like
Saturn,
Castlevania on PlayStation looks crazy.
yeah, Saturn was 32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
And
well,
that's-
this is Sonic Mini is definitely not 32-bit sprites.
It's not, but
It's like
Christian
somewhere
Whitehead
in between
has
CD and 30 and 30.
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Christian Whitehead said it's like you take the Genesis games but run them on Saturn hardware because Saturn is a little more powerful. You can
Right.
do more things with it.
I understand. There's still room to upgrade it
Yes.
within Saturn, within that window.
Yeah.
So do that. Like Shovel Knight is NES.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the next one's SNES.
Right.
And then the next one's N64. That'd
Right.
be cool. Will, you got a little
Yeah.
super
Okay.
chat.
I'm sharing with a $5 super chat. Thoughts on Man of Steel #1, No Justice #4, and Doomsday Clock 5. So I keep forgetting No Justice is a weekly series. So I only read the first issue and kept forgetting it came out like every week. Man of Steel was very good. It was a lot different than I thought it was going to be. It ended on a really interesting cliffhanger. I think Superman, I don't know how Brian Michael Bendis is going to do every single Superman book. He's doing Man of Steel, Action, and Superman. That's no one man should have all that power, but I think it's a very good sign of what's to come for Superman. And Doomsday Clock, they're finally starting to like pick up the pace and like progress the story forward. Still moving very slowly. I don't know what's going on. I'm liking it, but
Speaking of superheroes,
yes,
did you play Lego Batman?
I played the first one.
Oh, and then there's a second one.
There's up to 3.
There's 3.
Yes, there's Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, which is everyone, and then Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, which is in space. That's how I have to say
That's
it.
the Beyond. That's the
Yeah.
Beyond part. Is they be in
Yeah.
space. Well, now there's another game you need to play
Yes.
called Lego DC Supervillains.
Yes.
Coming out in October.
I
Did you see that trailer?
did see the trailer. Looks cool.
Yeah, lots of Joker.
Lots of Joker. He seems to be taking the lead. I know Lex Luthor is supposed to be in it, but he wasn't in the trailer, which I find interesting.
I saw. There's a screenshot. I think.
There is.
Yeah. I might have it in the keep.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to put things up on screen because we got AJ here, and I don't want to crash the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. He's right there.
Yeah. There's a screenshot, but he's not in the trailer.
Right. Cool. It's just another Lego game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big hook is you create your own villain to.
in the
Power
trailer,
Room.
you see a generic villain coming out of the
Yeah.
jail, and he's like switching characters.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is that the first time they've ever done that in like a licensed Lego game?
I know you can create like characters in the other games, but like I don't think they were ever like the main character.
Oh, okay.
we got another something or other. Oh,
Yeah.
Windex Fighter, $2. What happened to Fallout games 5 through 75? Oh. Are we done with Lego?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
there's
sure
not
it's
much.
good. All the Lego games are good.
Fallout 76.
Yes, that was announced today. They didn't really show a lot in the trailer, just, the vault.
So a little surprising.
Yes.
I mean, I expected them. I expected this last year.
Right.
I expected to get a Fallout game in a similar vein of New Vegas,
Right.
where it's in the last game's engine, because Fallout
Yeah.
4, they're just going to use that engine. That's pretty much what they're doing.
Yeah.
However, it seems to be a multiplayer survival game,
Yes.
which they probably should have said in the trailer.
Yeah.
Because now you got everybody's hopes up.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer, I was like, uh-oh, something's wrong when I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
I thought I saw it last night. Did they announce it last night?
Yeah,
They might have.
I think it was last night.
Well, no, they said it was coming, and I think they revealed the trailer today.
Somebody tell me when the trailer dropped,
Yeah.
because I remember seeing this and
I just
being
know
like,
that the
oh boy.
stream
Yeah.
was all day yesterday, and 90,000 people at one point were watching a standby screen.
Yeah, it's a standby forever.
Yeah.
And then they just dropped the trailer. They didn't even have like a prelude or anything. So the trailer is just all inside of the vault, and you only see like a little bit of the vault.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, uh-oh, this doesn't feel like a full game.
Yeah.
Something's up here. And of course, this is in the Fallout 4 engine.
Mm-hmm.
So like something's not right. And yeah, it's supposedly an online survival game, which means that it's not a battle royale.
Yes.
So get that out of your
It's
head.
Fallout Survive.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Rust or like Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Minecraft is probably a bad analogy, but
Yeah,
like,
like
Rust.
Rust or Daisy even.
Daisy, that's what they
Yeah.
said. I think Bethesda said it was like Daisy.
Yeah.
Who's the team that's on this?
It's their main team.
Oh, okay.
It's the main Maryland team and their new Austin branch.
Oh, wow.
So I'm sure it's going to be good,
Yeah.
because they always make good games, but it's just not going to be the Fallout game that you might want if you're a
Yeah,
Fallout
it's
fan.
gonna be very different from what you're used to.
Yeah.
Question is,
So-
what is the broken to fixed game ratio? How broken
Yeah.
will this game be?
It's
Probably
going to be
very.
online, so definitely.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it's not early access. So Fallout, 76 is referring to Vault 76,
Correct.
which is a vault that has been referenced in other games apparently.
Yeah.
And it opens only 20 years after the nukes.
Right.
Whereas all the other vaults open up like 200. Like Vault 111 in the
Yeah.
last game opened up 200 years after the nukes drop.
Mm-hmm.
So this is very shortly after the apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
So maybe that's why they went survival route with this one, because it's only 20 years after. You still got
Then you
the
get out of the vault
Yeah.
and then there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Everything should be radiated then.
Yeah.
And then Dylan Ellis with $2 super chat says, at least it's not another port of Skyrim.
True.
Report of Skyrim.
That's
True.
fair.
True. True.
That's fair. Everybody
That is
thought
fair.
before this that it was going to be the 30th anniversary. And
Of
they're,
Skyrim?
yeah, no, Fallout 3. The 10th year anniversary or whatever of Fallout.
That's been 10 years.
Jesus.
Oh, well, supposedly there is a remaster of Fallout 3.
Really?
Yeah, didn't I hear about
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah. That's what everybody thought that this announcement was going to be, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I can't." Like somebody tweeted Jason Schreier and was like, "Can't wait to see Fallout on Switch," and he's like, "You're going to be very disappointed by this game." He's tweeting a lot of people like that. Like you're not going to be happy with this game if you think that it's going to be a full
Yeah.
Fallout thing.
that? Game Rant says Fallout 3 Remaster getting announced at E3 2018. And it says, when Bethesda began to tease an upcoming game set in its popular post-apocalyptic RPG universe, fan theories ran wild, with everything from Fallout 3 Remaster and Fallout Battle Royale to Fallout 5 and Fallout New Vegas 2 being described as contenders. While some of these were a bit of fun, a remaster of a third entry in the series was a highly desired title, so many have been a bit let down when Fallout 76 was announced. I mean, we don't know anything about it, so don't be too let down yet.
Yeah.
However, fans of the Fallout 3 remaster theory may still have a reason to hope. Redditor accurately predicted Fallout 76, which gives the user a solid amount of credibility. Otherwise, his claim wouldn't have much to go on. In the comments of his Fallout 76 prediction, was asked if Fallout 3 Remaster would be at E3, to which the user replied with a cryptic, "It is."
That's cryptic.
And then the same guy also leaked Nintendo's press conference list, but it looks exactly like the leaked ones we've seen previously.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I buy it. I might as well talk about that now.
Yeah.
But anyway, Fallout 3 Remaster. I hope it's in color.
We got one more surprise game announcement before you go into.
Oh, okay.
Well, not really surprised because Walmart leaked it. And then Sega's just like, fine, yeah, no, it's real. Team Sonic Racing, it's a thing
Oh, yeah. Super Sonic. Why is it Team Sonic Racing?
because it's co-op.
But why is it not Sonic Team Racing?
Because it's Team Sonic Racing.
Because they didn't want to confuse the Sonic team, the development team?
I guess it's being developed by Sumo Digital, the guys who do the All-Star Racing.
That's so annoying.
Yeah,
That annoys me a lot.
I wanted
More than
Sonic
it should.
R2. I say
I know, we
right.
all did. So yeah, per Engadgets, this time adding a twist that might be meaningful and impactful gameplay. It's offering a team dynamic to the familiar car racing formula. Your 3-person team can pull off moves that either assist each other or take out rivals. You'll also have car customizations and pickups based on the Sonic Colors Wisps.
How many to a team? Because in the trailer, it looks like there's 3. Like Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, 3.
Interesting.
It'll be out on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC in the winter.
And they all seem to be in cars in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like we heard previously that there might be rumors that Sonic would run.
Well, the trailer is literally just half a minute of Shadow and Sonic, drifting.
Well, some of the shots with Sonic, you see Knuckles and Tails behind him in what looks like a V formation.
It's literally just Shadow and Sonic getting ready to peel out of the garage. There's nothing else in this trailer.
There's more. There's definitely more.
I'm watching the whole thing right now as we speak.
Well, there's another one then, because I saw actual footage of racing happening.
Maybe you're just having a stroke and you don't even realize
I could. Our mother said that I was talking to somebody this morning, and I was not. So maybe I had a stroke. What's it called? Team Sonic Racing.
Team Sonic Racing.
My dyslexia wants me to say Sonic Team. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, no, there's literally just one trailer.
This screenshot is, I could have sworn that was from a video.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's the only video that exists.
Bob, you're having premonitions. Tell us what did Nintendo announce at E3? So you can make
I
videos
saw
on
another
that.
video, damn it. There's another video somewhere. That's what's going to be the rest of this stream. Is
They have screenshots, but
maybe it's a screenshot.
all right, maybe you're thinking of the cover art, which is this.
No, I was thinking at the very least, I was thinking of the screenshot that I just showed you.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, they could just be racing each other. That doesn't mean like that's the team dynamic.
Right. You are correct.
Damn right, I'm correct.
Well, you did say there was 3 to a team.
Yes. So maybe it's like double dash.
Sonic Triple Dash.
Yeah, I think I just saw these screenshots. And then they played in GIF form in my head. Unless it was on Twitter. Sonic's Twitter account, maybe. No, it's gonna be the same thing, isn't it? Well, anyway, I might as well. Yeah, that's not it. Well, the Nintendo, here's where this guy, this so mad guy, thinks is going to be at Nintendo's press conference.
Yeah.
An intro trailer with clips of Dragon Ball FighterZ, FIFA 19, NBA 2K19, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Octopath Traveler, Wolfenstein 2, New Colossus, and then Super Smash Bros. For the Switch immediately after that.
Mm-hmm.
Punch-Out, Become the Champion, Metroid Prime Renegade, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion, which we already know about.
Right.
Fire Emblem Memories. So far, a lot of brand new stuff.
Yeah.
Fallout 3 Anniversary. Yoshi's Flipping Island. That does not sound right.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. F-Zero SX. Fortnite. And Star Fox Lilat system.
So what about, I guess that's taking place at Star Fox Grand Prix?
Yes.
Okay.
So, again, this is all rumors. I don't buy some of this.
Right.
I don't buy most of it.
I heard somewhere else that Fortnite is
Yeah.
becoming more and more plausible.
Yeah.
I think Fortnite's good. I think we're
Yeah,
good.
there's no way they're not going to put Fortnite
But that's
on
the
Switch.
reason why I don't believe this, because it's like there's some stuff that people that make these leaks like to throw in. It's like, oh, this is a given. I'll throw this in to make it seem more plausible, and then I'll throw in crazy crap like Star Fox Lilat system or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. There's some things on here where it's like, of course, you can't go wrong
Right.
with throwing this on here.
Mhm.
I don't know if Fortnite's the one, but Smash Brothers, we know that that's happening.
And like Wolfenstein is, I think it's going to be close to being out. It's like 8 days after the fact or something like that. It's
Well, that's part of the
Yeah.
intro, like cinematic, that'll be like 2 seconds long. So it's just like a
that seems
quick
like
cuts,
something that
apparently.
they wouldn't even do. That seems like something that they would show at the Treehouse presentation of like, oh yeah, Wolfenstein exists. Here's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe some Fire Emblem. I don't know. I wouldn't. Punch Out, become the champion. That's
I hope that's not the name of it.
yeah.
Punch Out round 2 world champion.
That's a yeah. Punch Out Round 2 is a better name.
You were a very big fan of the Wii version of Punch Out.
Yeah, the Wii version of Punch Out was great.
All right. So is that all for announcements
Yeah.
so far?
Yeah.
I guess next week we have to do our predictions.
Yeah.
Which
Even though we said we'd do them this week, but next week is the week before E3, so suck on that, nerds.
it should be next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then it'll be right before everything happens.
Yes.
I have 2 more stories in here that I'm going to plow through.
Okay.
So PUBG Corporation suing Epic
I
Games.
saw that.
Epic Games makes Fortnite,
Yes.
and they stole Battle Royale from PUBG.
More or less. Yeah.
Who stole it from H1Z1?
Yes.
Who stole it from DayZ?
Yes.
So, and of course, nobody owns a copyright on Battle Royale.
Right. Also, isn't PUBG running on Unreal?
Yes, which is made by Epic Games.
Yes.
Also, I learned another little fun fact that makes this even more muddy.
Yeah.
Tencent,
Yeah.
Chinese game company,
Mega
the
corporation.
biggest game company in the world,
Mm-hmm.
Tencent. They own a large share, I think 40% of Epic Games,
Mm-hmm.
and they make PUBG's mobile version.
Yes. Don't they also have a stake in PUBG's development studio?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
This is all happening because I think PUBG Corp. So there's PUBG Corp and there's Bluehole. Bluehole
Right.
is the development.
Mm-hmm.
PUBG Corp might be the publisher.
Right.
They're Korean, as far as I know. And now that Fortnite is coming out in Korea, they're suing
Yes.
because they can do it in Korean courts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this is happening. This is only happening in Korea. This is not a worldwide thing. But
Yeah.
If Epic Games doesn't like this or doesn't like the way this is going, they're just going to squash that bug.
Yeah.
PUBG and PUBG Corp is just a little annoying bug to Epic
Mm-hmm.
because it's running on their engine. And I saw this in the Reddit comments too. You remember Too Human on Xbox? That was an Xbox game. They had a deal with Epic to use the Unreal Engine.
Yep.
And they didn't deliver assets in time. So Too Human, the developers of Too Human, sued Epic,
Yeah.
and they lost. And then Epic pulled the rug out from under them, and they had to take Too Human off
Too
of the
Human
Microsoft store.
and X-Men Destiny had to be pulled from store shelves.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they're both Silicon Knights games running on Unreal.
Oh yeah, and then Silicon Knights.
Yeah.
And then didn't Silicon Knights fold after that?
Yeah.
And they made one of your favorite games.
They made 2 of my favorite games, Eternal Darkness and Twin Snakes.
Oh, Twin Snakes. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So Epic has they have the upper hand
Yes.
because they make the frickin' engine that PUBG runs on.
Yeah.
And also Tencent owns both of them. So why the hell?
Yeah.
Or it has a stake in both of them. I don't understand why any of this is happening. It's a very dumb idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dylan Ellis says, damn Korea. All right, everybody's just saying dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Was it talking about how much they love Fortnite and Fortnite being the best game ever that everybody likes to play?
X says it all comes down to Minecraft Hunger Games. Actually, yeah, that was a sub mode in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Viper, I know a lot of lawyers, so he's an authority here.
Yeah.
Ran the PUBG story by them, and they were all like, "Hail Mary of all Hail Marys." I mean, yeah, it's true.
My
They're
uncle works
screwed.
at the lawyer.
They're hoping
Yeah.
that it's contained in Korea and not worldwide. Because if they lose this, then the dominoes will start falling.
Yeah.
All right, the last story I have here, which is completely ridiculous, is I got an email that Intellivision to release new family video game console.
Oh God.
Intellivision. And there's no picture or anything.
Yeah.
And this is a press release on E3's website. Intellivision Entertainment, which is a company, is proud to announce that it will bring the concept of simple, affordable family and fun back into homes across the world with the introduction of a brand new home video game console. The original Intellivision system generated many, quote, firsts in the video game industry, including the first 16-bit gaming machine. And I'm sure that went well, Will. The first gaming console to offer digital distribution. I didn't know that. The first to bring speech/voice to games. No.
Yeah, you needed an adapter for it. It wasn't good.
The first to license professional sports leagues and organizations, and the first to be a dedicated game console and home computer. Originally released in 1979, due to its popularity, it was remarkably retailed across 3 decades and quickly sold millions of units. The new Intellivision, name to be announced, will carry on the company tradition of, quote, firsts with its new concept, design, and approach to gaming. I don't know why they're holding on to this idea of being the first.
We did everything
that-
first terribly.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's great.
Yeah. I think if they say they're the first, people will be like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Intellivision must have been a really big deal." I mean, Intellivision was popular back in the day. It was made by Mattel. It was more powerful than the Atari 2600. But it doesn't mean people want a dedicated Intellivision system anymore.
I don't know why they dropped this press release, but it says details of the new console will be released on October 1st, 2018, and followers can subscribe to updates at www.intellivisionentertainment.com. The first 100,000 people who sign up on the website will get the exclusive opportunity to purchase a special and unique limited edition version of the console, which will not be available in stores. Oh, an interactive Facebook Live event to answer questions from fans is scheduled for Thursday, May 31st at 12 p.m.
Pacific
time. So that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the details won't be announced till October 1st. So they're going to have a live stream tomorrow to answer questions, but
Yeah.
they can't answer until October 1st.
I don't know. I guess they'll answer questions, but then a full for real reveal with what the system looks like and what games are going to be on it will be.
And then there's a list, a bulleted list called Intellivision Facts and Firsts.
This looks like they just took, because I'm on the Wikipedia page now, it looks like they just copied and pasted it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna have to put that together and tweet it or something.
First console, the 8K gaming. That's what it's going to be.
Well, it says Intellivision was the first 16-bit game console, a full 2 generations before it became the industry standard.
The first bullet point of the Wikipedia page. Intellivision can be considered the first 16-bit game console as it has a 16-bit microprocessor.
Hold on, let's the second. Let me guess. The original Intellivision system was so popular that it sold around 3 decades, 1979 to 1990.
Actually, no.
Oh, God damn it.
The second one is the first home console and one of the first video games to use a tile-based playfield. It allowed for the display of detailed graphics and color with very little RAM.
No, that's not on here. They probably thought we were too dumb to read it.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, I don't care at all about this. Everybody thought the Atari one was dumb. This seems pretty dumb.
They announced they launched the Indiegogo for the Atari VCS. You know, the modern Atari console.
Yeah, it got $1 million in a day, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Or like an insane amount of time.
Yeah, it crashed Indiegogo.
That's insane. It's all people with a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Old fans with a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Victory Trash with $2.
I like that name, Victory Trash.
Hey, I love the channel. Keep being awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all the stories we have.
Yes.
Except we want to talk about Solo.
We do want to talk about Solo real
AJ,
quick.
did you see Solo?
Nah.
You might want to leave the call.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You don't
Sure?
care? All right.
I don't care.
Because we're going to spoil it.
Fine.
All right, guys.
Fine.
We need to talk about Solo,
Yes.
and we're going to spoil it. So leave now. And then, I mean, well, usually we get to talk to you guys, but too bad.
Yeah.
You're going to leave because you don't want spoilers.
You know, let me before we go on, let me just put it this way. I mean, we're going to spoil it, obviously, but for the most part, I think everything we're going to talk about is obvious that it was going to happen in the movie,
That's true.
except like one big twist at the end.
Yes. Okay.
And eyes.
I'm reading the chat to see if there's anything we can
Yeah.
say before we leave. And Dan says, "Oh God, why would AJ put his face on the podcast?" Greninja says, "Is the Nintendo Switch lawsuit even relevant?" No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you mean the Game Vice lawsuit.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why that's even in the news because they sued them before and lost. This isn't the first time.
Yeah.
So it's completely baseless. Dante Mira with $2. Will, thoughts on Jamie Foxx being cast as Spawn?
So okay, here's the thing. In the grand scheme of things, I think that's a good choice. I think Jamie Foxx will be a fine Spawn. I don't think the world wants a Spawn movie, especially not one directed by Todd McFarlane.
Oh my God, he's directing
He's
it?
directing it.
This is going to be wild.
Here's-
I kind of want that.
I know. It's being made by Blumhouse, which has put out like a lot of really good horror movies in recent years. And like Todd McFarlane has said, like, you know, in the Todd McFarlane voice, yeah, we're gonna make it more like a horror movie, and Spawn's gonna be like really weird and scary. So I think we've moved on past Spawn. Really, as a society.
Right.
It's 2018.
Yeah, I don't think we need that as a movie. But
Yeah.
if Todd McFarlane was directing it, I
Todd
kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I
I kind
know.
of want to see it. He's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is a very good actor.
He is, and I think he'll be okay as Spawn. I think he'll be a fine Spawn.
He's gonna sing on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right, let's spoil
All right, Solo.
Han Solo. All right, get out of here while you can. I had low expectations going in because I never wanted this movie at
Right.
all. I got in and I sat there with my arms crossed like this for like the first hour, and I didn't like it for like a long time.
Right.
And then it started to get good, and I started to like it.
It definitely got a lot better as the movie went on.
Yeah.
When it started, I was just like, okay, it's just kind of doing its thing. It was very dark. Like
Visually.
visually, yeah. Like Corellia, like it's just very like there's no light at all. So like I couldn't really see what was going on. A lot of it.
That might have been your theater.
Maybe.
The first scene when they're like running in like the halls, that was art directed poorly.
Yeah.
It was blue and black, and that was
Yeah.
It looked weird. I wasn't into that. Like right off the bat, I was like, "This is not
Yeah.
good." Then you got that giant worm thing right in the
Yeah,
beginning.
that was
like,
weird.
Queen girl
Yeah.
thing. That was bizarre. A lot of weird cliches and like in the beginning, I was like, what are they doing? This
Yeah.
is just like the easiest movie they could have done. They just threw things at the wall and just stuck it in the movie. When Han meets Chewbacca,
Yeah.
they committed a cardinal sin of Star Wars.
What was that?
By having Chewie subtitled.
They didn't know. They didn't have him subtitled. They had Han subtitled.
No.
Yeah.
No, they had Chewie
No,
subtitled.
no, not Chewie. They only had Han subtitled.
Well, first of all, Han is freaking speaking Wookiee.
Yeah.
No. No, thank you. All right? And anyway, they were
Well,
subtitled.
it explains why he can understand them.
No. No, I don't need that. Anyway, that bothered me because even in the comics, Chewie
So did
is...
did
Right.
Chewie not know English then? Why is he speaking?
Well, I see.
No, he does.
Here's the way I justified it, because like clearly they've thrown people to Chewbacca before, and like those people must have begged for their lives.
Right.
Chewie obviously didn't care because he's being abused and mistreated. So finally, somebody came along who spoke his language,
Right.
and that like he probably hasn't heard Shriuk in like years.
I'm not upset at the circumstance. I'm not upset about the moment that happened.
Right.
Like, that makes sense. I think it was done poorly.
Okay.
Like, again, him speaking, like Han speaking Wookiee, that should not have happened. It should just be like, he says he should just pick up little bits of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he says he knows a little bit. Even if he just responds back to the Wookiee and goes, hey, says the Wookiee's like, oh, and then he's like, that's not what I mean. Let's get out of here together. And he's like, well, you can speak my language. Yeah, I can speak your like he could just does what he always does and responds back.
Right,
like I was
right.
saying before, even in the comics, the word bubbles are
Yeah.
and then whoever he's speaking to just says it back. That's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Don't break that. And Nathan's agreeing with you that only Han was subtitled. I was very mad while I was watching it. So apparently I was.
It
mad
was
for
very
no
shocking to
reason.
me. Also,
But it was. I was like, I had a moment like in the Pikachu movie, in the last Pokemon movie when
Yeah.
Pikachu speaks.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how outraged I was that Han spoke Wookiee.
Did you yell at the movie?
Yes, yes. I threw my popcorn at the screen.
Yeah. No, that didn't bother me. Also, Fred noticed that I knew the language of the Wookiee is Shriuk.
Yeah, no, he knows everything.
That didn't bother me. But yeah, no, it's definitely a movie that got better as it went on. At the end of the day, like after all is said and done, it's probably the weakest of the Disney Star Wars movies.
Yes.
But
Well. Okay. Continue.
yes, but is still like a very good movie. It was a smaller Star Wars film. It was not the big spacefaring film like we're used to getting. It was a much smaller film. It is literally just an EU book put on screen.
Right.
That's all it was. And the EU books like aren't the most in detailed. But the story that they told and the progression of the characters and the acting of the characters was done well enough that I liked, that I had a good time the entire runtime of the film.
I think I liked it slightly better than The Last Jedi.
Really?
Yeah, slightly, very slightly.
What makes you say that?
Well, because I came in with low expectations.
Okay.
And they didn't really like ruin any of my favorite characters,
Yeah.
you know? It's just like, it felt like two different people made it.
See, this is the first time I've seen a movie with like a trouble production where I can't tell that two different people made it. Like Justice League, you can tell, like no questions asked. Even Rogue One, Scarif is completely different from everything that came before it. But like this, like there's like maybe one scene that didn't feel like Ron Howard made it. Everything else like felt the same and cohesive and like made sense from.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think the beginning, or like most of the beginning, had a completely different feel to what happens after.
Well, I think that's more of a circumstance of, they had to come in and like fix the movie as quickly as possible.
I don't think that I think it'd be weird if that was a side effect of two different people making the movie, because they don't film movies from beginning to end.
Right.
It'd be weird if the beginning was the part that another person filmed.
My understanding is the original directors, Lord and Miller, directed 70% of the film before they were fired. And then Ron Howard came in and I think did 80%.
Wait, what?
70. Yeah, that doesn't add up.
Yeah, no, he's like, so he directed.
Oh, so Ron Howard redid a lot.
redid a
of it.
lot of it,
Okay.
and whatever's left over, they just took from the original
So Ron Howard
directors.
did 80%.
Yes.
So Lord and Miller did a lot, and then a lot of it got only 20% of that is left.
Yeah.
Okay. But as much as I had problems with it, it got good, and then it was worth it in the end.
Yes, absolutely.
I enjoyed it. I came out enjoying it. I think
Yeah.
it got very good. It had a lot of very good moments. I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed Han in it. I don't think he was a good Harrison Ford.
No, so a friend of mine
He's
asked me.
overplaying a little bit.
A friend of mine asked me, like, how does he compare to Harrison Ford? And I was like, he doesn't. But at no point did I ever think that's not Han Solo.
Oh, I thought it was a guy trying to be Harrison Ford the whole time. The whole time I was like, that's just a guy trying to be Harrison Ford. And he speaks like it. He speaks like he's trying to do a caricature of Han Solo.
See, I didn't even think that. I felt that he was trying to get like the way Han, not like necessarily like the timbre and like the tone, but more like the way he says certain words, the way
Yes.
like he like smirks his mouth when he does it.
Too much. Like they would him and even Lando
Yeah.
would say things quickly, like to just try to get the afflection of Harrison Ford or Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
But it wasn't necessary. Just at some points, just little subtleties is all you need.
Yeah, but I think they did that. I mean, Donald Glover more so than Alden Ehrenreich, but neither of them were the same level as like Ewan McGregor trying to be as close to Alec Guinness as possible. Like Ewan McGregor, like it's seamless with him.
Yes.
But like Alden Ehrenreich, not quite. And Donald Glover got closer, I think.
Yeah,
to
he was
Billy D.
very
Williams. But the two still like they're not trying to replicate the other characters or even try to replace them. They're more trying to be in the same attitude and style. And I think in that respect, they did their job perfectly.
I don't think they did their job perfectly. I think they tried a little too hard. And Alden Ehrenreich, if I'm saying his name right, I don't even know.
Yeah, probably not. Who cares?
His voice is higher pitched.
Yeah.
So I was just I was like, this is a different person.
Yeah.
This is not Han Solo. Also, it's 10 years before.
Yeah, so he's 19 in
Episode 4?
this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe a higher pitch makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to justify it for him. But I liked the villain. He was great.
Oh, Beckett or
The Jarvis.
oh yeah,
He was good.
Dryden Voss. Yeah, he was very good.
He was only in it for a little bit, but that was
Yeah.
great. Yeah, and then Han shooting first at the end was great.
Yeah, that was perfect.
When that happened, I watched it with our friend Pacini, and it happened, and in my head, I went, "Oh, it's funny he shot first."
Yeah.
And out loud, Pacini goes, "Oh wow, he shot first." And then, of course, yeah. Now, listen, if you really didn't see the movie, you should click off right now.
Yeah.
The big spoiler.
This is a really big spoiler.
That at the very end there is a
You find out after Dryden Voss, Paul Bettany's character is defeated. Instead of going with Han, Kira, the female lead, decides to take up Dryden Voss's place as the head of the Crimson. Was it the Crimson Sun?
dumb, stupid,
Crimson Dawn.
irrelevant.
Mob Syndicate, and she calls her boss, who's been hinted at the whole movie, and the boss is Darth Maul. That he came up on screen, and I'm like, what? No way! And even my
Yeah.
wife is like, how is he alive?
Yeah, that was a big shock.
Yeah.
I hate the prequels
Yes.
a lot, and I was okay with that.
Yes.
I was fine because he's the best part of the prequel.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Even though all he does is just his only purpose is to have a double-sided lightsaber.
Yeah. So I had to go back and explain to her, like, okay, we need to start watching Clone Wars and Rebels because he comes back and he's got spider legs and it's really cool. But yeah,
legs in this.
No, he doesn't have spider legs.
Well,
in this.
he has robot legs.
He has robot legs. He's played by Ray Park, the original actor, and he's voiced by Sam Witwer, who voiced him in the cartoon.
He is so CGI though.
Yeah, no, he's CGI.
And also, so he's a hologram.
Yes.
He's blue,
yes.
but his lightsaber's red. Why?
His face is red too in the hologram.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a color hologram with a blue tint.
Oh, I thought it was just blue.
No, the holograms in Star Wars, they're color. They just have like blue tints to them.
I thought Leia was blue.
Well, because it was in the 70s and it was the best they can do.
Right. Okay. So is did they fix in the remaster?
Probably.
All right. So apparently they had red and blue on this guy.
Yeah.
But his lightsaber was very red.
Yes.
I was okay with that.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I thought that like opened up the universe more. It made the expanded universe matter more because things like the comics and the TV shows, like people think that's like ancillary material, but it showed that like the stuff that happens in those, like they're important and they matter to the overall universe.
Supposedly, this Alden Ehrenreich is signed on for 2 more movies.
Yes.
I don't know why everybody's assuming those are sequels.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I saw a definite. I mean, there's more. I mean, there's.
You can tell more stories with this version of Han Solo.
Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily mean we need to get Solo 2.
Right. Exactly.
There's already like apparently there's gonna be a Boba Fett movie directed by James Mangold, directed Logan. He could show up in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen. Kira, whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah.
Is people are. I think people just want to know more that's going on between Han and her.
Yeah.
I think that's done. I think that's
Yeah.
it.
No, I
forget
think
that.
if they do make another one, it's probably gonna be about like Han shooting her. Honestly,
I just don't think they're going to make another one. I think
I
this
don't
opens
think
up the door for an Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan movie for sure.
absolutely.
And a lot of people are saying, what about Clone Wars? I think they don't care about Clone Wars. I don't think
Clone Wars
Disney-
is done. Like they did the cartoon, they consider that canon. They're done with Clone Wars.
I know they consider it canon now. I think they could retcon that at any time and say it's not canon.
I don't think they're going to.
I think they could. Actually, no. Rebels. I'm sorry. Rebels
continues from
Rebels is where
Clone Wars picks up.
Rebels is where Obi-Wan kills Maul.
Yes.
That's what I think is a very important thing that should be in the movies.
Yes.
That's something I think they could retcon at any
I
time.
don't think they're going to retcon because that's post Disney.
That's current.
It's current.
Still happening.
Yes.
But I don't think it has enough of a viewership for them to care that much.
If anything, they would just remake it in the movie.
That too. Yeah, it's a very short thing in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It would be a different canon at that point.
Well, same canon, they just do a
It wouldn't be exact.
No, but like it would still be Darth Maul getting killed by Obi-Wan
Yes.
Kenobi.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
It would still happen. It would just happen a little bit differently. Which is why I'm saying like they could still do that. It could still be a thing that happens in the movies.
Right.
Like who cares that it happened in Rebels? Doesn't mean anything.
Well, what it means is that, you know, like I said, it's Disney saying like everything that we're doing in the name of Star Wars is important and matters. So I don't think they're going to now go back and contradict Rebels for the sake of making like some big significant movie. If anything, like, because I think Rebels takes place about like 5 years after Solo does. So there's still like a 5-year span where you can tell stories and stuff.
Well, let's say let's say they make a Ewan McGregor movie 3 years after Solo.
Yeah.
And he kills Darth Vader. He kills Darth Maul in the same way that he does in Rebels.
Yeah.
It's not in the same timeline anymore. So it contradicts the canon.
Not necessarily.
No, it's just a little different.
It's just a little different.
Yeah,
But
and people are going to be very upset about it. But it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Nothing matters in the grand scheme of things.
Yes.
We're all just insects on a pale blue dot floating in space.
There's Pokemon.
Anyway.
Pokemon
Yes.
matter.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon's the only thing that matters. I very much enjoyed this movie.
Yes.
I was fine with the ending. Maybe come in about a half an hour late.
Or sit through with your arms crossed. That sounds like a story you could tell.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that too.
I had a nice beer.
I mean, look, for all the crap that this movie was getting and for all the problems it had, it turned out much better than it had
Yes.
any right to be.
I agree.
I was very happy with it. I would recommend it wholeheartedly to anyone, even people who hated The Last Jedi and are done with Star Wars. I would say watch this because it may not restore your faith in what Disney's doing, but it will like just make you happy to see certain things. I will say it kind of leans a little bit heavily on like, oh, this is how he gets his gun. Oh, this is where he meets Lando.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some of that really bothered me.
like
Some of that really bothered me.
he meets Chewie, gets his gun, gets the Falcon, meets Lando, all within the span of like a day.
I think that was dumb.
Like that's a little bit much.
I think him getting the Falcon was the coolest part.
Yeah.
Because that arc spanned the entire movie.
Yes.
Because at first you're like, wait, he didn't get the Falcon yet. This
Yeah.
is weird. I thought he won it.
Yeah.
Like, this is weird. And then at the very end, he finally
Yes.
gets it. I
It
thought that was
changes the meaning of the dice though.
cool. Okay.
Because in the
explain that.
original old expanded universe, the dice that hang in the Falcon, those are the dice he used to win the Falcon. Now they're just good luck charm that he
That's
has.
dumb. I don't like that. I mean, it could be the card. If you had the card, hanging,
If you
that'd
got
be
the card
cool.
somewhere, yeah.
That could have easily just made it the dice.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Anyway, the life debt with Chewie. They didn't mention that.
They didn't mention it.
Touch it at all.
But
which,
I think
which
it-
also bothered
But
me.
I think it's implied.
It is implied.
And the reason why is because Han does help him get out of the prison.
Yeah.
Which is similar to
But they helped each other.
right, but it's similar to the old EU. He was an Imperial soldier who freed him. Also, like in the raid on Kessel,
Yeah.
Chewie wants to go and help save the Wookiees,
Yeah.
and Han lets him.
Yeah.
I think that was very important to Chewie.
And then Chewie.
And then Chewie comes back.
yeah,
and
there's a moment where Chewie talks to one of the Wookiees.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Nah, I'll see you later. I gotta go."
Yeah, because I think he appreciates what Han has done for him all this time. Because Han could have just left him at any time, but he didn't. Like he knew he needed Chewie's help, and like Chewie offered to help him in exchange for like going back to his homeworld and stuff. But Chewie like saw, I guess, all the good things that Han was doing for him, and decided to stay. And I think that's the life debt. It's not explicitly said, but I think that's what it is.
I agree.
Yes.
All right, we're done.
Yes.
I don't think people who didn't like The Last Jedi, they didn't like it because of how much it changed their idea of Star Wars.
Right.
This is also going to change their idea of Star Wars.
If
That's your problem with The Last Jedi, you're not going to like Star Wars.
It's going to change your idea with Star Wars because it's not the old expanded universe. It's not the AC Crispin books. It's not the Brian Daley books. It's not any of the old comics.
You need to remove that from you. You need to stop expecting things.
Yeah.
like just it's gonna be what it is. It's not your headcanon anymore. You don't write Star Wars. Somebody else is doing it. You need to let go a little bit if you want to be a fan. So that's Solo. I think it's fine.
Yeah, Solo's good.
Good.
Check it
I would
out.
say good. I would say good. Anyway,
Definitely buying it when it comes out on Blu-ray.
we gotta do the tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week.
Do I have a tweet of the week? I think I picked one right before.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear it if I play it. Is it a video? Oh, we don't need to hear it. This is.
I got it
It
up.
says Battlefield is all about honoring real war, like the time a U.S. soldier rocket jumped over. I've totally screwed this up.
Battlefield is all about honoring real war, like the time a U.S. soldier rocket jumped a boat over a building and bazookaed a jet midair.
And then that's a video of a guy doing that. He's in a boat.
Yeah.
That's like, what do you think that is, Will? Like 100 stories in the air?
Much more than that.
And then he RPGs a jet at the highest peak. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that in all my history books in school.
Yeah. So that tweet's by Emmanuel E. Cheeseberg. Don't know who that is.
Yep.
All right, now it's when we talk to you guys.
Yes. Now is the time where you can tweet at us using the hashtag Wulff Den Live. If you left a comment on last week's Wulff Den Live, we will get to it after Twitter. And if you are watching us right now, start leaving your questions. We will get to them.
Or you can also talk to AJ. AJ's here.
Yeah, also AJ, I guess.
Using the hashtag Wulff Den Live, we got Simone Stig thoughts on Jamie Foxx playing Spawn, on Todd McFarlane directing. Also, Will says Mythos weird.
Is it Mythos or Mythos?
How do you say
Because
it?
I say Mythos because that's how I first heard it. but I've also heard Mythos.
Say how they. Do I ever get mad at people pronouncing things wrong?
No.
It's because it's dumb. There's no pronunciation police.
Yeah.
Everybody, if you understand what the person's saying, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what language is for.
Yeah.
Right.
Like people with British accents, you're not going to get mad when they say tomato. You know, no, it's tomato.
Yeah.
You idiot.
And then
You're not going to do that.
And they kick him in the junk and say America.
And we talked about Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Logan Weber. I will be in New York City when Nintendo has their E3 press conference. Should I go to the Nintendo store to watch their conference or just watch it on YouTube? So it depends on how lazy you are.
Yeah.
If you're like me, stay at home.
YouTube.
If you aren't and want some adventure in your life, it would probably be really cool to watch it from the Nintendo store.
Yeah.
The Smash Brothers reveal looked like it was a cool time, and I kind of wish I was there. But it's going to be early in the morning. Well, not that early. It's going to be 9 o'clock Pacific, so probably like noon.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that early. And then Fred just showed a video. Oh, it's just the official trailer for the One Piece World Seeker video game. And guess what, Will? It actually looks really cool.
I'll have to check it out.
It has Spider-Man-like swinging mechanics.
Really?
Because the guy from One Piece, for some reason, I don't know why.
Oh, he's got stretchy arms.
Luffy,
right?
Some
Monkey D.
Luffy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Weeabo over there. He's got stretchy arms.
Yeah.
So
I that is in my watch later. I will watch that later.
King of Mana High. Hashtag Wulff Den Live. 4 cartoons everyone should watch, and I highly recommend. 1, The Avatar: The Last Airbender. 2, The Avatar: The Legend of Korra. 3, Samurai Jack. 4, Rick and Morty. You know what I've been watching a lot of, Will?
What have you been watching a lot
My
of?
Hero Academia.
Is it
Liking
good?
it very much.
Yeah.
I think you would like it very much.
I've
It is a
heard
superhero
of it.
anime.
Yes.
It's like the X-Men, except instead of 5% of people getting mutant abilities, 80% of people get mutant abilities. And the
Damn.
main character is one of the 20%.
I can't recommend Voltron Legendary Defenders enough on Netflix. It is incredible. I think everybody should watch it. Anybody who's mad at Thundercats Roar, watch Voltron Legendary
Or
Defenders.
watch the last Thundercats. I heard.
Or that. Yeah. But yeah, Voltron Legendary Defenders, hands down. Definitely check that out.
Also, Samurai Jack and
Samurai Jack and Rick and Morty are great.
I can't
yeah.
say anything about Avatar.
You're not allowed
Voltron
to
is
watch
actually made by the team who did Avatar.
People hate you if you watch
So.
Rick and Morty now.
Oh, it completely reversed Rick and Morty.
Yeah. It's not okay.
People aren't up on Rick and
It's not
Morty
okay
anymore. It's not cool
It's
anymore.
not okay anymore.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
What were you saying?
I was just saying the Voltron is made by the same team who made Avatar and Legend of Korra.
Oh, there you go. Somebody did not use the hashtag Wulff Den Live, but I'll do it anyway. Bob, I'm the one who gets mad when you say something wrong. Squint suspiciously at Bob. Okay. Joey, hashtag Wulff Den Live. How many pizzas would you be able to eat in a day?
So in my prime, I could eat a whole pie.
In a day? This is a day.
In a day, yeah.
You could eat a whole prime in a whole
A
pie
whole
in a sitting.
prime.
Yeah.
A whole prime.
Yeah, and the whole pie in a sitting would have been my whole pie for the day.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, what is the size of this? How many inches are we talking about here?
what's the average size of a pizza pie? Like 12 inches?
Yeah, I'd say that's like a
Yeah.
a medium or something like that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I could eat a whole pizza now in a day if I have the whole day.
Yeah.
Eat 4 slices for lunch, 4 slices for dinner, done. I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. I can't. do
Yeah.
more than that.
I'm not the man I used to be.
That's also a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
Making a margarita.
That's
That's it for the hashtag.
right.
Now we're on to last week's bad net code. Said a lot of stuff. So I've watched for a long time and overlooked the fact checking at times because entertainment.
not good.
I'm 10 minutes in and that opening segment was terrible. Oh, he's talking about us.
Yes.
He's not. He's upset about our entertainment value.
Oh boy. Or the fact check.
Seriously, please do some research on the homebrew scene if you are going to touch on it. So he's probably a guy who is very into. Remember
Yes.
last week we kind of made fun of people who were like, I've been following this very closely.
Yes.
Those two are prominent developers in the scene, and their bans likely resulted from downloading content from Nintendo's CDN on PCs using those consoles' client certificates. Didn't we say that?
Might have.
We said that they were downloading the game to the
I don't
computer.
know, guys.
Yeah.
This guy sounds legit. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He sounds like he
Yeah.
probably hacked the Switch himself.
The average user isn't getting touched by this yet, but they will. What does that mean?
That
part?
sounds like a threat.
Yeah, what does that mean that they're going to get touched by it? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Please read up on Atmosphere NX so you don't butcher the coverage of its release. I'll click play now. Oh, he paused the video just to say this. Oh, so he didn't even get to the part where we corrected ourselves.
Yeah.
Pokemon was one thing, but this, seriously love the show. Just had to say something. Okay. Well, thank you for
All right,
saying
thank you for
something.
saying something.
Please watch the damn video before you say something. Flame Vortex 3000. I feel like news is really crappy recently. Waiting for E3 can really bring out a lot of false news and speculation. It's starting to ruin my hype.
The term is fake news.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's been slow for a while.
Yeah.
This week was very exciting. Weeks to come are going to also be very exciting.
Yeah.
Tiago Alho. They weren't banned for having hacked their Switch. They were banned for having their console certificate on a Windows app that lets people download games directly from Nintendo servers. So a lot of people were upset about our distinction there.
Right.
We corrected it eventually.
We did.
But we did talk. Now I'm remembering we talked about it a lot as if they hacked their Switch. Chris S. I was hoping the next BF Battlefield was going to be like Battlefield 4. I miss putting C4 on ATVs and running into tanks or running people over with the helicopter. Helicopter, World War, no.
Probably not helicopter, but there's nothing that says that like an explosive like C4 can't be.
Yeah, because this is not, there's no realism.
Yeah.
Throw that out the window. And there's nothing stopping them from putting a helicopter in the multiplayer just for the hell of it.
Yeah. They'll a Vietnam era helicopter and pass it as a World War II helicopter.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like just because there's no realism.
Yeah.
Vova says, so does this mean we will see banned Switch consoles up for sale on eBay sometime soon? What happens if you bought this secondhand on eBay that was banned? Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And that's something that would happen at GameStop and that they would have no way to check.
Yeah.
Because all they do is turn it on, make sure it works, and then turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you could buy one of these and get screwed. Unless, I don't know.
I feel like you could probably fight that with eBay. Like you could probably get your money back through them.
On
Yeah,
eBay,
probably.
yeah.
I feel like you could probably format the Switch and then log in a different user. Like, why
Yeah.
not? I don't know. I don't know how the ban works. And I'm not going to pretend to know because
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble. Also, Fred wants you to talk about the Deadly Class trailer.
I forgot to watch it, but I also put that in my watch later, so I will watch it later.
What is that even?
It's so Deadly Class was a comic book series, Image Comics, and now it's going to be a TV show on Sci-Fi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Neat.
Now we're in the chat.
Yes.
And we got a $5 super chat from Dylan Pierce who says, I've been following the hacking scene very closely.
How closely, Dylan?
Will. I know the DNA strands of people involved by heart. Trust me, I'm an expert with no proof. Will. Don't you ever talk about the hacking scene ever again without referencing Dylan Pierce, who's been following the hacking scene very closely. Like this close.
Okay.
And then Super Fapio 64 says poopy. And then everybody's just telling everybody else that we talked about everything earlier.
Yeah.
Viper says, speaking of Switch hacking, anyone run into a hacker on Splatoon 2 yet? I haven't, so I'm curious if anyone has. AJ?
No.
Do you know anybody who's run into a hacker? You're in
I know
the Splatoon 2 scene. You've been following that scene very closely.
So close I can smell the ink right as we speak. It smells fishy. No, I don't. I've never seen a hacker. I know people that have, and apparently it's ridiculous. And a lot of people used it to like max out their level. Which
Oh, God. Well, I need that.
yeah,
Somebody log into my account. No, don't. Please don't. Yeah, what Greninja says, just discuss Fortnite shopping carts. What is that?
I don't know. I saw like now there are shopping carts in Fortnite. Like you can ride shopping carts like Jackass.
But they don't. Do they do something? I think you just move them around.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a dumb world building thing.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna need somebody who could follow Fortnite very closely to tell me about that. It's a Luigi time. What's up with all of the British women in Solo? Even a lot of the men are British.
See, Star Wars has this very weird relationship with British people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just there. And, like, a lot of them try to hide their accent.
So, originally, it was kind of conducive with the Imperials.
Yeah, like all the Imperials are British.
Because they filmed all of that.
They filmed it in London, yeah.
In London, all the Death Star stuff.
Yeah.
But that kind of just,
It became, yeah.
it's just whatever.
There's a great on Carrie Fisher's one woman show, Wishful Drinking. She talks about her British accent in the movie, how it's like there for a scene, but not there in the rest of the movie. Because she was trying to learn proper dialect speaking, and she had like this British, I guess, word exercise she would do every day, and like she would work it into the film, but then like didn't use it for the rest of the film.
oh my god.
If you watch the scene where like she sees Alderaan blow up,
Yeah.
she uses it, and it's very noticeable.
I would not have caught on to that. Jesse McCowan is spamming in the chat. He's saying he's not, but he is absolutely spamming. Did something happen with Mario Tennis? Is that why you're freaking out?
I think he just wants us to talk about Mario Tennis.
The demo or whatever, or the tournament.
Oh, that's right. There is a demo.
Yeah,
You can download it, but you can't play it.
On Sunday.
Oh, I thought you can.
Wait, can you play it yet, the demo?
Yeah,
This
you can play it. I think there's a beta.
It's this weekend.
It's this weekend.
We are streaming it on Sunday.
Yeah, we're streaming it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when can you start playing it?
This weekend. So I think it's June 1st to the 3rd.
So it's Friday.
Yeah.
Starts Friday. Okay. So
All
you can download it, but it's not going to do anything yet.
I will miss it because I will be at a bachelor party. Thanks, Joe.
Bring your Switch.
I will.
It is portable.
Be Karen.
Deal weed with $5. Thanks for all the good content, guys. I bought a SN30 Pro controller after watching your video. Bob, it's been great. Love the D-pad. Thank you for watching. I really hope you use that Amazon affiliate link.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone says starts Friday for the
Okay.
Mario Tennis. That's going to be fun. I will be streaming it on Sunday. Come hang out and watch that happen. And maybe AJ will get to play too.
Nine Mate says, I've been following my hopes and dreams very closely, but can't catch them.
Wildcat says, Bob, play Pokemon Quest. Damn it. I did last night on Twitch. And if you want to watch it, go to twitch.tv/Wulff Den and watch the VOD and just scroll forward. I enjoyed it, but I want to play it on my phone. I think there might be some crossplay involved where you could pick it up on the Switch and pick it back up on your phone.
Oh, that would be good.
Because I am never.
I really
opening
hope
that
so,
on my
too.
Switch again.
That would be cool. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to have to go through what I went through already again.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Waravik says the shopping carts are new vehicles, from what I understand. Vehicles?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Vehicles.
Yeah. Like you ride them.
There are no vehicles in Fortnite. So it is the only vehicle. $2 from Jesse McCowan. Chat been trying to get your attention about Mario. I just talked about it.
Oh, we know you've been trying to get our attention.
What do you want me to say about it?
I think he was saying that to say, like, I'm not spamming. I'm trying to help them. I think that's what that was.
There's an article from 3 hours ago from GameSpot saying Mario Tennis Aces Switch gameplay exhibits story mode and charming characters. Okay. Doesn't sound like anything new, really. Well, we'll find out on Sunday when I play.
Yes.
Rocco says, before I go, I would just like to say thank you, Bob. Your 1 year on video made me buy a Switch. Again, I hope you use my Amazon affiliate. But thanks for watching.
Yeah.
All right, we're done. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for chatting with us. As always, Wulff Den Live is every single Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on youtube.com/WulffDen. If you can't make the show for any reason at all, we always put it up again as an archived version on Thursday so that you can watch on demand whenever you want. If you prefer to listen to us rather than watch us, you can do so. We are on If you prefer to listen to us rather than watch us, you can do so. We put this show up as an audio podcast on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. And if you listen to us on any of those platforms, be sure to rate us, review us, and subscribe because that helps us with placement on all of those respective stores.
AJ, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much to AJ. Check out his channel, Fanatics4, for more in-depth Nintendo Pokemon stuff.
Pokemon. Link in the description to his channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
You're gonna have a video tomorrow about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or Thursday. So if you're watching this after that, it might be up already.
Yeah.
I will be streaming on twitch.tv/BobWulff right now, which is the second Twitch account that we have to draw the thumbnail for this stream. I will tomorrow be streaming on twitch.tv/Wulff Den. I don't know what I'm going to stream. Probably Mario Maker. Thank you guys very much for being here. I will see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.